throughout all these years of ministry that you've done, have you faced any opposition, especially from men, maybe even other women, who may be discouraging you from ministry?
Well, it's interesting. I've done mission work, which is, that's a very open field for women, which is kind of cool, women that go into ministry. But I could not find, when I graduated from seminary in 1988, it wasn't that long ago, there were no jobs, basically. I had kind of wanted to be a state missionary for the deaf, or go into language missions or something like that, but there were no jobs for women. They were all men positions. And I don't know if that's changed today, but I still see that kind of prominent in our denomination, where men are kind of doing the men positions, and then there's WMU or women's ministry and that kind of thing. We still see that today, and that's and I try not to be I guess a fighter about things, because I know God will accomplish His work no matter what. I remember going to a church as a young woman and being very, I was probably 19 or 20, and the deaf pastor, he was a hearing man who worked with deaf people, but he was very condescending, and it was a difficult summer for me. And I was young, I was 20 probably, and when you're 20, you're a lot more, I think, you don't have a lot of hard shell around you yet. You're kind of offended and more defenseless, I should say, maybe if I could put it that way. So I was very hurt in that process, but I learned a lot, and I just believe we should follow Christ's example of being humble and just trying to accept situations we're in and see God work through those, and not try to defend myself as a woman or defend myself and my rights, and because I don't think Christ always did that. There were times He was completely defenseless and God defended Him. So that's kind of the way I look at that.